Hello, my name's Dr. Charles Moser. I'm the founder of the Dental Science Alliance. And well, I'm looking sweaty. I've been out for a walk, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for Chat with Chuck. And so if you like these Chat with Chucks, you can go to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search Dental Science Alliance, and you can find all these Chat with Chucks. You can find some of our webinars and our interviews and things that will be not only entertaining, but hopefully helpful as well. Today, what I want to talk about is gaslighting in your office. Do you have someone that gaslights you? Do you even know what that is outside of maybe a word that you've heard on the news about politics or something like that? But let me explain. And this is important for not only the older leaders out there, and I'll tell you why, but it's also very important for the younger leaders, and I'll tell you why. Well, if you're an older leader, then chances are as we say, you've got some scar tissue. You've been around, you've made some mistakes. And if you are a truly great leader, which I'll bet you are, then you're trying to grow. You're trying to be better each time. You're trying to learn from those mistakes. Now, if you're a new leader, then chances are, well, you haven't even had this happen, or you haven't recognized that it's happened. So you're a little bit green, you're a little bit new, you're a little bit naive to this whole situation. So what do I mean? Let's talk about the gaslighter in your organization. And man, it doesn't matter if you have 3 people or 300 people. These people are out there. I don't want to go so far as to call them dangerous. They have a reason, they have a logic, they have an excuse. They have all kinds of things that makes them do the things that they do. And for that, we forgive them because they are human beings just like we are. But let me give you some examples of what may be happening in your office that gives you a little bit of an insight that says, uh-oh, red flag. Okay, so the first thing is that the facts change a whole lot for these people. They may say something like, remember when I was wearing that blue shirt and you said, wow, that would be a great color for our logo, right? And you think to yourself, well, they were actually wearing a green shirt. And you're like, well, you were wearing a green shirt. And they're like, oh yeah, green shirt, that's right. You said it would be a great color for our logo. Okay, those types of mixed details, I mean, we can call it an honest mistake if you want, but it's a red flag, okay? Here's another way that you can tell that there might be trouble on the horizon. This is a person that tells you what you've done wrong at 1 minute of the day, and then the next minute of the day, they're telling you how great they are, right? It's like, oh, you did this to me, oh, you did that to me, or oh, you did that wrong, or it would have been better if you would have done this. And then all of a sudden, later in the day, you're getting heart emojis and being told that you're the best boss in the world. Again, it's this level of inconsistency that should be a red flag to you, okay? We've talked a lot about how you give and receive feedback, and this is not feedback that you're getting from this person. This is just inconsistency. And here's another really huge red flag that happens all the time. They do things that you didn't ask them to do, and then they use the fact that they don't have any time to do the things that you asked them to do, or they bring you a result that you really didn't ask for, right? And they excuse their way out of, or rationalize their way out of, the fact that you didn't get the result that you wanted. So let's say I wanted this person to get me a chocolate cake, buy it, make it, whatever it is, I don't care. And they show up, and instead of the chocolate cake, they have a strawberry shortcake. And they talk to you about how hard it was, whether they made it themselves or whether they had to go find it. The pain that it took them, right? The pain in quotes, right? That it took them to get this strawberry shortcake. And you're thinking, well, yeah, but I needed a chocolate cake. I wanted a chocolate cake, and I requested a chocolate cake. And now they're trying to sell you this strawberry shortcake instead of the chocolate cake that you actually wanted. You start to actually believe it, right? You start to actually see their side of this whole thing, and that, oh, okay, well, maybe I should be thankful that I got a strawberry shortcake, even though I wanted the chocolate cake, right? So there's this disconnection of bringing you the result that you're requesting and probably needing. And then there's this, let's call it a rationale, an excuse about how long it took. What if you were to walk into a store and you were to bring a typewriter and, let's say, a bag of dirt into this store, and you picked out a really expensive item and you brought up to the cash register this typewriter and this bag of dirt, and you said, I want that item and I have this typewriter and this bag of dirt, and that's what I'm going to give you in exchange for this item. Now, I mean, that seems absolutely ridiculous, right? Because it is ridiculous. But just back off of the ridiculous a little bit and look at it from what I was just talking about, where say you've asked for something, but yet you've gotten something else. And then they look at you like you're crazy because you don't want the typewriter and the bag of dirt, right? Because who wouldn't want that for the most expensive item that they're trying to exchange for, right? So look, this has already been a longer chat with Chuck than it's supposed to be. This is a real problem because this gaslighting, if they're really good at it, it creates self-doubt in you as a leader. And I was saying, as the experienced leader, look, we all have some baggage, right? We all have some insecurities that these people can bring up in you. And so this is a conversation that really, it goes beyond this 7-minute video. And frankly, I hope that this has only helped to open your eyes a little bit around you and in your organization to let you know that, hey, it might not be you. The problem may be the person, maybe not, but don't lose your mind over it, okay? Anyway, I hope this helps. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.